Oh, satisfying. So this is a pretty big box from JBL. I know it's a new product, I know it's a new release, so I'm curious exactly what they've laid out in here and what this unboxing experience is gonna be like. Whoa. This is some top-notch presentation. Look at the gold on the inside of the paper. Unbox Therapy, Lewis, step into the future of audio with JBL's latest masterpiece, JBL Tour One M3, high-performance over-ear magic featuring the groundbreaking JBL Smart TX audio transmitter. Prestigious kind of experience. What should I do first? Like the top, I guess. Oh, satisfying. Satisfying. Look at this. Boom. I could just do that. This is the Tour One M3 Smart TX, and this is in blue. Also in here, some beautifully delivered paperwork. Wireless lossless audio with built-in DAC, JBL Spatial 360 with head tracking, Bluetooth or wired connection, Smart TX audio transmitters. They keep saying that. I really want to check that out. Some of our accessories here. Ooh, that's gonna be the little transmitter. Whoa, look at that little guy. I think you can plug this into analog audio sources. Essentially what this allows you to do is like on an airplane or something, possibly share the audio with a partner that you're traveling with. That's unique. USB-C to C cable, rather long. C to A adapter. C to mini jack in here. And now any of our analog audio sources are being transmitted low latency to our headphones. And I guess we have one last drawer here. Oh, sneaky. It's two headphones. Here we have the mocha color of the headphones. Oh. Leather. You can put your details on there, and you can put this on your luggage with your contact information. Very beautiful unboxing experience. I really do appreciate it, and it really does set the tone and create a vibe. Whoa. I don't even know my preference. This mocha is very delicious looking. The blue, I mean, like this is a classic, this really dark blue over here, and with black accents. So this is your travel case, rugged with a grip and a solid carabiner. You can hook it to the outside of your bag, shove it into your bag. Okay, so first up, let's check out the blue. Ooh. A kind of shimmer to it. Okay, first thing I like to check is the weight. This is totally reasonable. It's not that kind of heavyweight status of some of those headphones that I hate that I can't wear for long periods of time. Very supple. See the memory foam there? Look at that. In the ear cups, in the headband, getting quite small in their folded configuration. An over-ear style headphone. You can look at the angle on the transducer inside the headphone there. Look at the variety of external microphones. Dedicated button to control our noise cancellation, a mechanical switch so you know that you've hit it. Because you know with all the tap functionality, tap touch, did I do it, didn't I do it, even singular press buttons, not as definitive as just, yeah, my headphones are off. They're not bleeding battery life right now. And on the other ear cup, same microphone layout, but then we've just got volume up, volume down. So it's got a little pocket for your transmitter here that will just slide in and be protected, and it's got a soft material on it, so it's not gonna get slammed around, it's just in there, along with your cables and anything else you might have to go with your headphones. Now, I think it's important to note at this point, like these are Bluetooth headphones, but this just sort of enhances the experience. This is extra stuff. Here is mocha. Now we're gonna have to decide here. You guys are gonna have to decide. Ooh, not what I expect. So the case is mocha. I kinda like this. I kinda like this. You don't see too many gadgets that are like straight up, like this just looks futuristic. I mean, it does have like that kind of pinkish undertone, but it's very subtle. This mostly looks silver to me. Out of these two, I'd probably go for this one. I'm gonna say that right now. It kind of matched my thing that I got going on in this like beige world that I'm in right now. Wow, these are comfortable. These could be there, those could be on my head. Not gonna lie. The key is packing all these features in, but then keeping the weight low enough that you kind of forget that you're wearing it. The weight is just such a critical factor for me, and it rarely gets talked about in videos. People are like, oh, it sounds good, the noise canceling is fantastic. I know the brand JBL, well established. I don't doubt that those things are gonna be dialed in, but then I always get worried that the designers and engineers are not gonna focus enough on weight to where it doesn't matter how good it sounds if the headband is like pinching the top of my head or or if I'm getting ear fatigue because my ear doesn't fit in the ear cup, then it doesn't really matter what the features are. Comfort is like #1 for almost any wearable. And I would go for this color, but you tell me which one you would pick in the comments. Would you go for the blue or what they're calling the mocha? And Mo, which one would you go for?
I might go for the blue.
Mo's going for the blue. You guys let me know which one you would choose. Let's add our product here first. Connect, like it sees it right away. Check that out. Please short press volume plus. Okay. Pair, oh, that's interesting. That was fast. Product tips, ambient sound controls in the app. It does have touch-based inputs as well as your tactile inputs and voice prompts. We're connected over Bluetooth right now, so it's important to know, like a lot of people are just gonna use this via Bluetooth, like a typical set of Bluetooth headphones, which is fine, that's cool. You can buy these headphones just as they are, or you can get the transmitter as a package deal, or I presume you're gonna be able to pick this up independently at a later point as well. This is gonna add like 50 bucks to the price, somewhere around there. Whoa. Silent Now creates a silent bubble that helps you take a sweet nap while traveling. So this is noise canceling without the music, and I presume without a connection to the phone, that this is gonna be better for battery life. So you can sleep longer on the airplane, even if you don't wanna have something playing. I'm gonna go for, oh, ambient aware. Oh, baby. Yeah, we're ambient aware. Holy cow, are we ambient aware? I feel like I'm not even wearing headphones. Like this is holy. You know how sometimes there's like a processed sound to it? Okay. This is just like I'm not wearing headphones. It's incredibly low latency. This is almost an enhancement. I don't know what is the enhancement gonna do for me? Talk through. So when I'm in talk through, there's like a slight room tone. When I'm in ambient aware, there's no room tone. I think that's what it is. That's the difference. This ambient aware, there is no like the noise floor is so low that feels like I'm not wearing anything. You gotta try this. Okay, so you kind of have that feel.
Like I can hear you, but barely.
Yeah, exactly. So this is the ambient aware setting.
Oh, wow.
It feels like they're not on your head or on at all.
There's like barely a difference in your voice.
Yeah, I don't know.
Right.
I don't know.
And then turn on the other one.
This is talk through.
Oh, this one you can hear a little bit noise floor.
Well, I think it's sort of like trying to amplify my voice relative to everything else.
Right.
But since we're in a quiet environment, the ambient aware is more effective. It's like, whoa. Now there's also this personal sound amplification, which is another level to it. Let's try this. Personal sound amplification. And I'm gonna max that out. Oh my God.
What does this do?
This is even nuttier.
What does this do?
It makes you louder.
Oh, amplifies my voice?
Yes, you're even louder now. This is like a hearing aid. Again, it's kind of like ambient aware, but you're able to boost it even more. The personal sound amplification takes ambient sound a step further. I'll go back to it. That is strangely satisfying. You've got an equalizer where you can select between a number of presets, studio, bass, club, vocal, etc. And you can configure it yourself as well. You have spatial sound with head tracking, so you're gonna get all those effects. Low volume dynamic EQ, boost highs and lows to maintain high fidelity even at low volumes. This is especially important if you're listening to language. Like, you know, in a movie or something, when you wanna just hear the language portion, the explosions are loud, but the language is not. You can set a max volume limiter for hearing health. This thing is packed with features. Packed. Very, very feature rich in the application. First, I want to check the latency of Bluetooth. All Bluetooth has some degree of latency, right? Hear the difference? So hear when the phone wobbles versus when you hear the drum. Now you're sitting there like, what? Like, what do I care about this latency? Like, if you're trying to make music, it's not possible. It's really not. That being, depending on the way you program, obviously if you're using Fruity Loops and you're just drawing your music, then it's a different story because you're kind of just maneuvering things on the beat. But if you actually want to play music, play keyboard, you want to have the rhythm affiliated with playing like live or any kind of version of live as you're programming your music, then that latency is enough to completely throw you off. It's not an issue for watching videos. It might not even be an issue for like casual games and stuff. And it's just an issue with Bluetooth in general. But now with this added piece, maybe we can eliminate that. Oh, here we go. Modes, Smart TX. So I'm in Logic and I'm on USB audio now. I still have my controls for ambient sound and ANC and stuff like that. You can see my levels here. Way lower latency than Bluetooth. Wow, this is cool. Again, like when you first see it, you might just be like, what's the application? Like, I don't get it. For people that know, you know that there are circumstances in which Bluetooth is just simply not ideal. Now, obviously we can pair multiple headphones to this, we can use it on the airplane and all that, but I think gaming and music production and possibly even like video editing, anything where you want an extremely low latency scenario, and now you don't even have to bother with Bluetooth, plus you could create some sort of like permanent installation station, where this doesn't even need to be charged because it's permanently powered. And now I have a touchscreen transmitter that's constantly sending low latency audio to my wireless headphones, so I don't need to have a wire back to that workstation. You know what I'm saying? That's some serious versatility that JBL has here, that it can actually do double duty as both. I'm sure there is still some latency compared to wired, but it is damn close, and it's close enough definitely to get work done. And then you've still got features on here that are typically not available. Like my wired headphones, I don't have an equalizer. I mean, I could have an outboard equalizer. I could have a giant rack with an equalizer in it, but that's not feasible for most people's environments, working situations. I think it even sounds better than just regular Bluetooth. It's the Swiss Army knife. It is the Swiss Army knife of audio equipment and headphones. Like, there's nothing you can't really do with this. You could do pretty much everything without defeating the purpose of having a wireless headphone. I'm gonna do a little bit of Bluetooth listening right now. So these headphones use something called mica drivers. Mica is a material used in some high-end headphones, and it's chosen for its ability to be split into thin, flexible plates that can respond quickly to electrical signals, and this leads to a more clear and precise sound. Here we've got 40mm mica dome drivers, and they're designed to deliver deep bass, balanced mids, and crisp highs. Wow, what a package. What a package. Wireless headphones that can actually be wireless for pretty much all purposes. Are they gonna completely replace all my wired headphones? Time will tell with that, and you know how effective this transmitter actually is in this initial kind of exposure here. It's like, okay, I can use that. I imagine the gamers are also gonna put it to the test. You need to hear those footsteps before you get shot, much like I need to hear those drums when I'm actually hitting them. What an interesting package. And like I said, if that's of no interest to you, then pick up the headphones without the transmitter, and maybe you pick it up at a later date. If you've been looking for something like this, like me, I don't know of anything else that's exactly like it. I know of music production wireless headphones that use a dedicated transmitter, but then they don't function as regular Bluetooth headphones. It's in place of that. So this combination really satisfies all the variety of use case scenarios that you're going to encounter. Cool.